Hello everyone, my name is Nilzor and welcome to my vault. Today on Fallout New Vegas 101 we are going to Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley is a desert area surrounded by decrepit fences in the middle of the Mojave. It houses 4 bunkers that were built by the United States Armed Force before the Great War but were never actually used. They were designed to be self-sustained shelters buried beneath several hundred feet below the surface with multiple layers of reinforced materials to prevent any breach possible from the outside. Powered by the Candle Fusion power system and protected by the Dervish camouflage system, which provides visual and electronic interference to prevent any attack from long-range weapons, those bunkers were to be a safe haven in case of an attack. Nowadays, the east, north and south bunkers are mainly in ruins. The only one still operational is the west bunker, which is sheltering the Mojave Brotherhood of Steel chapter. The bunker itself is divided into several areas. There is the entrance floor to screen every visitors. The first floor includes the living quarters, utility rooms, the infirmary, a shooting range, the storeroom, and an instruction room. On the second floor are located the Elders Room, the Data Center, the Research and Maintenance Room, the Reactors Room with some virtual reality pods. Inside the bunker you will come across Elder Nolan McNamara. Leader of the chapter, he got his position after the disastrous battles that happened at Helios 1 in 2276 against the NCR, where Elder Elijah fled from his duty. Since then, he ordered a full lockdown of the bunker for safety. Only small outside runs for supplies are allowed. Head Paladin Edgar Hardin. He has more conservative views than McNamara regarding what the Brotherhood should do, and see with a bad eye the extension of the lockdown. He's looking to destitute McNamara in order to become Elder and restore the chapter to its proper place in the Mojave. Paladin Ramos. Head of Security, he will be the first person you talk to inside the bunker. Senior Knight Lorenzo, who works in engineering. Knight Torres, in charge of the armory, she will sell you various high-tech gears and weapons once you have a good reputation with the Brotherhood. Head Scribe Lars Taggart. Focused on virtual reality researches, he is perceived as being incompetent and taking credits from others' works. Senior Scribe Linda Schuler. Medical officer of the base, she doesn't like the head scribe at all and wants to take his place. Scribe Hibson. He is a data analyst specialized in retrieving and storing pre-war computer tech. Initiate Stanton. Young member of the Brotherhood, he is preoccupied since he recently lost a laser pistol. Apprentice Melissa Watkins. Often after her parents died in the Battle of Helios 1, she is about to choose between becoming a knight like her mother or a scribe like her father. In the North Bunker, you can find 2 mini-nukes. In the South Bunker is located 1 mini-nuke. Inside the Brotherhood bunker, you will find a book that adds 3 to energy weapons inside the infirmary. It is the quest that will help the Brotherhood better assess what is happening on the outside and to decide what they should do next. First of all, you will need to enter the bunker. To do so, you will have several ways. It will automatically be possible once you are at certain points of the main quests where you are asked to go see the Brotherhood. If you had found one of the holotapes on the body of a Brotherhood patrol, if you are advanced enough in ED's personal quest to the point where you have the possibility to accompany it to the bunker, you can also open the entrance gates with 100 in lockpick. When the door opens, you will be welcomed by 3 paladins that will ask you to take off all of your gears. Comply to be able to go talk to Ramos that will take you to the Elder. You will need to perform a task for him before being allowed to enter the bunker freely. Accept the task. They will put an explosive collar on you so that you won't be able to go far from the bunker. This is done in order to prevent you from alerting anyone of the Brotherhood presence. You will now have to deal with an NCR ranger nearby that is too close of their bunker for them. This ranger is looking out to set up a safe house of his own within one of the bunker. You will have several ways to deal with him. Like with a speed check of 50 and a good NCR reputation that powder gaggers have invaded local bunkers, or wait until daylight when he leaves his bunker and go inside to smash his radio or rig it to explode the next time he will use it, which will need 40 in explosives. Or just kill him. Revealing to him the location of the bunker will make the quest fail. Go back to the Elder to confirm the ranger's fate to then be allowed freely into the bunker. Or you can bypass all that by simply having Veronica with you as a companion.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Now to continue, go talk to Elder McNamara. He will talk to you about several weekend patrols that went missing. He will task you to find them and, if they are dead, to bring back their missions holotapes. When you exit the Elder's room, Head Paladin Hardin will come and talk to you about how he sees McNamara as the wrong leader for this chapter and propose to you to help him destitute him. If you decide to remain loyal to McNamara, the mission holotapes that you have to find are situated in the middle of a crater swarmed by irradiated centaurs, not far from the bunker. On the third floor of the Recon headquarters, and in the middle of the artillery field near the Nellis Air Force Base. Return the holotapes to the Elder. He will now ask you to go get the reports from 3 scouts that were sent out in the Mojave. The first one is situated here, near the NCR Correctional Facility. The second one is here, north of Newton, and the last one is near Camp Fallen Hope. Ask each one their report and bring it back to McNamara. The Elder will now task you to help Senior Knight Lorenzo into fixing the bunker's air filtration system. Go talk to him and ask him what he needs. He will send you out to find 6 HEPA-20 cartridge filters, a reverse pulse cleaner, and a differential pressure controller. You will need to go to 3 locations to find them. The first location is in Vault 22. You will find details about it in the video about Camp McCarran. To find the cartridges, you will need to access the third level. Use the elevator and follow this route to the cartridges inside this locker. The second location is in the Vault 3 controlled by the Fiends. To wander inside the bunker without having them hostile, you will either have to complete the drug delivery quest for the Grand Khans, or pass a speed check of 64. Once inside, you will find the reverse pulse cleaner in the same room where Motor Runner is in. The last location is inside Vault 11. The differential pressure controller is situated in a flooded area. Now go bring all the elements to Lorenzo and go tell the news to McNamara to receive 1000 experience points, the key to the Brotherhood safe house, and an access to a special vault locker near the entrance where you can pick up energy weapons ammunitions that are restocked every few days. If you want to be loyal to Hardin, first go talk to Ramos about previous cases of elders being dismissed. You will then need to have a look into the Brotherhood database, but to do so you will first need to get rid of a virus they caught recently. Go talk to Scribe Ibsen and propose your help. To capture the virus, when Ibsen will give you the signal, you will have to partition it on 3 different computers. The computers it infects is randomized, but usually only 1 computer per section is infected. For example, 1 in the front row, 1 in the middle section, and 1 in the back. If you fail, you can just retry. Passing a science check of 70 will save the partitions you already made in a previous attempt. After getting rid of the virus, access the database and read the entries about the previous cases of Elders dismissal. Go talk back to Ramos that will then give you access to the Shane's Advance rule entry in the data store. It stipulates that a superior can only give an order to its direct subordinate without skipping ranks. Go talk about it to Hardin. You will now have to bring back the discs from the Lost Patrols to prove that Elder McNamara was the one that gave the orders to the patrols to go on their mission, without making the head paladin follow the orders, meaning that McNamara broke the rule. Bring back the holodiscs to Hardin instead of McNamara to complete the quest by having him become Elder. Note that if you do so, you won't be able to complete peacefully the NCR main quest that asks you to deal with the Brotherhood. Whether you have chose to support McNamara or Hardin, the chapter's lockdown will be lifted, allowing the Brotherhood to possibly flourish again in the Mojave. To obtain this quest, you will first need to complete Still in the Dark for McNamara and talk to him afterward. This quest will allow you to become a member of the Brotherhood, which includes the power armor training that you will need to be able to wear, for example, the T-51B or Enclave armor. McNamara will ask you the hard task of implementing a bug device into the local communication arrays to be able to monitor movements of outside troops. After obtaining the quest, you will need to go up the Black Mountain, which is crawling with super mutants. Make your way up and defeat Tabitha. Collect the key from her corpse, then follow this path to install the signal transmitter. Go back to McNamara to complete the quest and receive your rewards. This quest is available only if you had Hardin became Elder. He will ask you, in this mission, to wipe out the Vengraphs as he sees them as dangerous because they are collecting technologies, namely energy weapons, that should only be in the hands of the Brotherhood. To kill the Vengraphs, you can just butcher them. Or during the quest Birds of Feather given by Glora Vengraph, you can let the Force client pass inside the store so that he blows it up. After having dealt with the Vengraphs, go back to Hardin to receive your rewards, which includes the training necessary to wear power armors. Knight Torres is worried about a missing laser pistol. To start this unmarked quest, first go talk to her about it. Then go talk to the Paladin in the firing training ground about it. He will direct you to initiate Stanton, that was the last one seeing the pistol. He will admit that he lost it in the Scorpion Gulch during a so-called training exercise. Go there and loot the pistol here. Bring it back to Torres, she will reward you with a 3-beam laser rifle and some Brotherhood fame. The endings will vary upon if the bunker has been destroyed or not, if you became a member by completing all the quests for one of the Elder, if a truce was made between the Brotherhood and the NCR, and who won the second battle of Hoover Dam. If the bunker was destroyed, those who didn't die in the explosions headed back west in California, hoping to found another chapter. If you completed the quest and the Legion won, during the battle the Brotherhood took back Helios 1, but this victory was ephemeral since after the Legion secured the Strip, they booted out the Brotherhood's troops from the Mojave. If you completed the quest for Hardin and chose an independent New Vegas, the Brotherhood took back Helios 1. Their control stretched on the territory between the solar power plant and their bunker, which led them to monitor the trading routes on the I-15 and 95 for all technologies they deemed inappropriate for outsiders. If you completed the quests and the NCR won while having a truce, the peace was maintained in the Mojave despite the hostilities the two factions still had in the west. The NCR gave back to the Brotherhood all salvaged power armors, and in return, the Brotherhood helped them patrol the I-15 and 95. If you completed the quest for McNamara, signed the truce with the NCR and chose an independent New Vegas with no upgrades implemented in the Securitrons, the Brotherhood allowed the NCR troops to peacefully go back west. Some patrols started harassing caravans for bits of technology they might hold. On the next video, we will see the parts of the main quests that ask you to deal with the Brotherhood chapter. Thank you for watching and see you later.